see battle. As we'll see, the SMU Mustangs taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Syracuse Orange. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. Syracuse will kick off and we'll be underway. And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Mustangs offense will go to work first. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, Dave.
Yeah, it was a great week, and watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns.
Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception. This offense has it with really good field position. They'll move the wide receiver. They'll start this drive with a pass. The short hands, it's Willis. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a first down. Syracuse doing business in the red zone. The give from the gun. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Back to pass. He's got him. Now the connection takes it to the 11.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception.
And how about the rough starts for these offense? 2 possessions, 2 turnovers. These quarterbacks, you trust them early, first drives to get something going. Both of them turning over to the other team. Let's see which one can get settled in first.
Catch in the middle, it's Knight. Really good job making a play, getting it out to the 24 and moving those chains. Last season, Kevin Jennings took over as the SMU quarterback, and they went 11-1 before stumbling in the ACC championship game and in the college football playoff. What does he need to focus on in terms of improvement?
Just avoiding the turnovers, Reese. If Kevin Jennings does that, this offense is virtually unstoppable because of his ability to extend plays and create, his accuracy throwing vertically down the field. SMU had... everything they need. Brett Lashley's going to have a lot of fun calling plays. If this guy takes that next step, watch out. This is a team mind for the college football playoff.
Back to pass, it's Jennings. Unloads it left. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. No hesitation at all. The offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. And they can't connect, and the gamble does not work out. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. On the ground, it's Nixon. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line. Syracuse might take a shot here on second and short. Looking to fire. Safe completion on the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. You know, sometimes even a short gain like that can be used to set up something bigger later on.
No doubt, Reese, they can pump that and take a shot down the field. And don't worry, they're going to go back to that same play because they know this guy with the ball in his hands is dangerous. He makes one guy miss, he can take it to the house.
Now looks as if they'll settle for the field goal try. Not a particularly long kick from 36 yards out, but he'll have to guide it in from the left hash. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Fellas, it's gone final in a huge top 25 showdown. Here's how it went down. Texas looked like a program ready to take the next step after a big road win today. This was a complete team effort for the Horns. Offense, defense, and special teams doing its part. Hook 'em, and they hooked a W in this one. An SEC clash and an impressive showing that could be a huge...
Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. He goes out of bounds, maybe a step shy of the 40. They're going to mark it at the 39, and a really nice pickup there.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. The Mustangs are in the hurry-up.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry-up, defense has to be ready.
He'll try to do it himself. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Back to throw, it's Jennings. With the catch, it's Brinson. Across the 15. It's a seam wide open. He's brought down the one of play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line.
He's been a matchup problem all season long. Defenses just don't know how to solve the puzzle. And with that last catch, over 500 yards receiving now on the year for him.
Finds his big tight end. He kept him out of the end zone, but it'll be 1st and goal from the 1-yard line.
1st and goal, SMU.
They'll move the tight end. Motion from the wide receiver. Receiver on the move, gets the touch pass. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, SMU. He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. And he'll just take him in. This drive will start at the 25. The Orange have the ball back and ready to go to work. A little bit of feeling each other out there, down 7-3 as they open this drive. Wants to throw on 1st down. Catch in the middle, it's Gill. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
Nice job by the receiver on the in route there. And how about the speed? After he made his break, he was able to actually separate a little bit from the DB, helping out his QB on that one.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. That's caught. It's Nixon. He almost picked up the 1st down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short.
In college football, you see this a ton now. You use a quick passing game, basically as the running game. Get a few yards, get your offense ahead of the sticks, keeps it on pace for success.
Syracuse lines up on 3rd and short. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a 1st down.
I think to be a good 3rd down offense, guys, you've got to be able to run the football. You're going to come upon these 3rd and short situations multiple times throughout the course of the year, but you've got to be able to get push up front, and it helps when you have a talent like that to turn around and hand the football off to.
And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle.
If you're going to stop the run game, you better be physical up front on the defensive line. They've got some maulers. They've got some dudes with bad intentions. Nice play there.
Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. Makes the catch. It's Gill. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the 1st down.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
He's got 1st down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. Syracuse has a really nice drive going. Off the play fake on first down. Finds his tight end. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down.
This guy's gotten off to a good statistical start, guys. With that last completion, he's already now over 1,000 passing yards on the season. And, man, you know he's looking for more.
Motion from the wideout. Leaves it with the running back. Lots of running room. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves to change his test to 22. Short of Indiana's Kurt Signetti, perhaps no one had a more impressive debut in 2024 than Fran Brown at Syracuse, and they're set up well to continue their success.
Well, Fran Brown did a great job in the portal bringing in Kyle McCord at quarterback. He really helped ignite the offense. Now all of a sudden you've got to replace that missing piece. So I think a big part of the success this year, David, for Syracuse offense, can you score points and can you have a consistent signal call?
Yeah, because you're losing that quarterback first of all and all the guys he was throwing to. So they won 10 games way ahead of schedule. Fran Brown promising now. Got to do it.
Throw to the end zone. It's picked up. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football.
And this is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
Got room on the return. And with that stop, we are headed toward the end of the first quarter. That's the end of the period, and SMU has the lead. We put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. And the Mustangs with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. They'll keep it on the ground. Finding an escape route. Out across the 30 to the 39 after getting 10 on that one.
All right, defense, that's what we can't do. We can't give up this many chunk yards on the ground. Got to commit more guys to the line of scrimmage. Got to get those running backs on the ground.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. He makes a catch. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. The Mustangs come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Moving away from pressure. Got out of trouble and throws. Pulls it in. It's Harden. Several defenders get an assist on that tackle. And the Mustangs moving quickly to the line. To the air on 2nd down. And the pass is incomplete. Jarred loose by the hit. From the 36, a 3rd down, and you wonder if they're willing to take 2 plays to get the first. Oh, they really could have used that catch. Their physical pass defense, it brings up a 4th down. No signs of any kind of kicker as they'll leave the offense out there to try to move those chains. And it's batted away, and the 4th down play doesn't convert. They'll give up the football. Looking for room. It's Willis. Great move. Now he's got room. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks with the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wide receiver comes in motion. Wants to go up top on first down. Caught near the sticks. It's Willis. Turning on the Jets. And they are finding some space in this defense. He's got it down to the 25. Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's 1st and 10. Looking downfield on first down. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
This defense has the ability to get pressure on the QB from the edge. And I don't necessarily mean from defensive ends, but from the outside linebackers. These guys get in their sprinter stances, and they come off the ball. That outside linebacker showed you his speed right there.
Quick completion on the out route. Knocked out of bounds. They're in the red zone. Mark it at the 17, and they are set up. The Orange now facing a 3rd and short. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Grabbed behind the line, it's James. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 11. New set of downs after the completion. Looking to throw on 1st down. He's going. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up.
And listen, if I'm the quarterback, I'm trying to dump the ball off to my playmaker and make this a manageable 3rd down. Get something positive. But how about the defense? Just reacting so fast, getting to the running back, and getting that sucker on the ground in the open field.
In the gun and looking to throw on 3rd down. Touchdown, Cuse. Quick strike through the air for the score.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in game.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. They're still looking for a little more productivity as they trail 10-7. Back to throw, it's Jennings. Thanks to grab. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. The Mustangs in the hurry-up.
That's a good job by the drag route there, understanding its zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot, making it easy for his quarterback.
Tackle is made, but how about the toughness with this junior just standing in the fire and delivering the ball? Pressure coming. Good run on the play, and he slides to avoid the hit.
Yeah, I think you're just seeing the experience this guy has, right? He's so poised that initially he's flushed out of the pocket, nothing's open, and he doesn't panic. He's not throwing it away. He's not sliding early. He just...
Intercepted! A first-half turnover can swing momentum. And what a return as he takes it back to the 8.
We've just seen in this game the ball has just gotten away from him a little bit. A couple of times, just hasn't been able to put it where he wants to. And as a result, that's now his 2nd pick thrown in this game.
He's going to lose a yard on that one.
I mean, you just can't teach and coach big D tackles to be that quick. I mean, he shot right out of his stance, beat the offensive lineman, and he was in the backfield before the O-line even knew it.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
I love the discipline of this defense. Not just playing run, right? They know it could be a pass in this situation. Pinning their ears back, getting to the quarterback, taking away all that small stuff. All the stuff, the easy access, the free release. Nice job and nice discipline by this defense.
It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long. Gets it to him on the screen. Oh, he's got some space. Almost pop 3 on the screen, but he'll be stopped short of the line to gain. It's 4th down. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the 2nd time tonight. And he's already put 1 3 spot on the board. He'll try another one from 25 yards out. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Hey, guys, we've got a final in a game that just wrapped up here in the SEC. Alabama opened up a can, and how many times can you say you went into someone else's house and beat them by double digits? It's what happened today, and the rest of college football should take notice. Going to be very interesting to see what the fallout from this one is, because as we know, you can't lose games in the SEC like this without some blowback.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. They'll keep it on the ground to the right. Wide open spaces. He's down at the 27. They can stop the clock, and this is a 1st down. To the ground. He's got it again. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. And the Mustangs racing to the line in the hurry-up. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. And that last run leaves him with a 3rd down. Will they keep it on the ground? He'll have enough for the 1st down, and they stop him at the 45. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the 1st half. The Mustangs will snap it on 1st and 10. Sweet cut. Oh, a lot of space. He'll go out of bounds at the 35-yard line. Big pickup there, and this offense is feeling it. No big secret what they're trying to do here. They've kept it on the ground. It's 1st and 10. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. The offense calls timeout. It's the 2nd one they've used this half. And the Mustangs with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Wants to throw. It's Jennings. Not able to hook up there. Incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the 1st half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the 2nd half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Let's it fly. And it's a touchdown, but hold on just a second. We'll have to see what the flag's about.
Holding.
That is a costly mistake as the penalty wipes the touchdown off the board. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. Quarterback making checks. Out of the gun, looking to throw. To the end zone, and it's picked off. 1st half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. Tough to beat a good 1st half of football in a great town like Syracuse. And the undisputed star of the half has been that lockdown corner. The coaches told us how good he was, but I almost think they undersold how impactful he would be. Ultra physical with 0 hesitation. And with hands like that, I wonder if they don't think about using him in the passing game at some point. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside the dome in lovely central New York.
The Mustangs will kick it off to start the 2nd half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Syracuse offense heads back onto the field. They had this lead to start the 3rd quarter because of the passing game. Didn't get a lot done on the ground.
They did, but the quarterback is in a rhythm. That was obvious in the 1st half. And so this first...
There he goes. That's the kind of play that can win. Get you going as they have a 1st down at the 43. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. To the air on 1st down. Fires to the tight end. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Out of the gun, they give it to the back. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Well, the defense was trailing going in at halftime, and I think they made some adjustments against the run. They want to slow this guy down. That's a really nice start to the 2nd half if you're on defense.
Quickly to the tight end. And just a short and safe pass play. They pick up a few. The modest gain on the completion really shows why you want to run the zone. Make them execute and rally to the ball.
100%. Zone eyes on the quarterback. I see him throw the football, break on it, go make tackles, live to fight another down.
On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41. The Orange will have to punt. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. And nobody able to handle that punt. They'll let it bounce and roll out of bounds. The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. They were on the move the last time they had it. Unfortunately, an interception ruined that threat. Now to see if they can put something together and have it pay off in points. They go to the ground. Finally get a hold of him. Knock. Behind the line of scrimmage, he had been running wild.
This offense has really struggled, and I think you're just waiting for one play, one explosive play to happen to hopefully galvanize you a bit offensively. That's not the case, and there, they try to run the football in the first play of the drive, and it gets absolutely blown up for a while.
He's loose. There he goes. At the 30. Inside the 10. Run out of bounds after the long game, but they've got it now first and goal. And the Mustangs want to crank the tempo.
First and goal, SMU.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown Mustangs.
How about that drive they just put together to tie this football game? That is exactly what we talked about in the half. Like, coaches circled them up, first drive, set the tone, tie this ball game up. That is great execution out of halftime.
Yeah, David, it looked like they really had a good plan, too. Obviously made some adjustments there at halftime, things that they would come out and try to attack this defense with, and it looks like they found something here, and that is a perfect way to start the second half. Now an opportunity here to take the lead.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Trying play action. Caught in the backfield, it's James. Works his way out to the 33-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football. A great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting the football, letting them get some positive yards.
Got it in the middle, it's Hatcher. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. They had the first down before that penalty backed them up, and now they'll snap it on second down. Now on second down. Back to pass. Quickly out to the tight end. Found a little bit of room there to get it up to the 30 before going out of bounds. So an example of a tight end doing a little unheralded work to set up a much better third down situation.
And I like the QB here, Reese. I like the decision where I understand, let's get this football out, let's get some positive yards, and then
pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. Syracuse will be forced to punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. This drive will get started from the 37-yard line. Dropping back, it's Jennings. Grab near the marker, it's Brenson. And he'll go out of bounds, and this aerial attack just continues to carve this defense into tiny slices. Now they've moved it just inside the 40. 1st and 10 from the 39. Leaves it with the back. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line?
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Got it in the middle. It's Cooper. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. On 3rd and short, they'll try to convert through the air. Snags it over the middle. Working their way closer and closer. A 3rd down conversion, and they've got it at the 26. That's caught. It's Maryland. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. Really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end early.
Yeah, I mean, just such a great job on 1st down, setting up.
Got some room in it to the goal line. He'll get that one all the way down to the 4-yard line before he stopped.
Well, I think you're starting to see some examples of why this guy is inexperienced in a freshman quarterback, right? Obviously, he's thrown a couple picks earlier in the game. That scramble right there, he's got to get down. He's got to take care of himself and slide. Great job, nice athleticism, good decision to take off scrambling and help his offense, but you really are seeing his inexperience shine through here in this game.
Defense played the Wildcat very well on that one, stopping them for a short gain. Now the offense tries to punch it in on 2nd and goal. Back to pass, it's Jennings. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. It's 3rd and goal and a long way from the end zone. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking for the goal line. Needed one more turn of the legs to get it in there, and he's denied just inches away from the touchdown. So the offense will try to punch it in here on 4th and goal from the 1. Quarterback may change this route. Gets the back moving. Snapped it in the shotgun. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. And they are stopped on 4th down. That decision will be questioned. The goalpost breathing down their neck as they're backed up in their own end, starting to drive from their own 1. Hold it, finds his man on the left. And they got him in the end zone for a safety.
You could tell the defense smelled it. They knew exactly where they were on the field, put the pressure on him, got him down in the end zone. Safety, baby.
Nice move there.
The return brings it out to the 38, and the SMU offense will take over.
The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. On that last drive, 4th and goal didn't exactly work out. They really need to pay it off this time, Jesse.
And they were so anxious and eager to get back on the field. They know they left points on the board. They let that one get away from them. They look like they are pumped up and ready to go here, David.
And listen, it was a good drive, so you got to remember that. But they got to realize, I got to get points. When I get in those areas, I got to capitalize. And they wanted a touchdown last time. This drive, they can go make it happen.
Here's the pressure. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. The Mustangs come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. This time he's got it. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be 1st down. To the air, it's Jennings. Couldn't hang on to that one. This defense has already picked off 3 passes, almost had the 4th. It'll be 2nd down.
And almost another interception for this defense. They've been picking him off like crazy. They've shut down this passing attack, creating so many big plays.
He hurls one deep down the left side. Hits him in stride inside the 10. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be first and goal. And the Mustangs headed quickly to the line.
SMU.
He's looking to throw. Bringing the heat. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line. They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the fourth. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Looking to fire. Sets up the screen. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive.
Well, short completion setting up third down now. Who is your best playmaker that you can target in this area of the field?
They've pushed it forward down to the 5, but now looking at third and goal. Going for 6. Touchdown, SMU! Fitted in the window for the score.
And man, a lot of times late in games, you see offenses, they get very conservative, very predictable, and then they leave it in the hands of their defense. I like this execution, man. The offense continues to do what they do, and they take the 2-score lead in the fourth quarter, everything going in their direction.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Starts a drive, trying to go up top. Got a man, it's Cook. Turning it on! That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Wants to throw on first down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Gill.
And his offense is going to have to come up clutch, man. Like late in the football game, you are trailing. This is why you get paid the big bucks. This is why the quarterback is the glamour position. Like, you've got to trust him. He's got to come through. They got to put a few drives together here to get back in this football game. Yeah, and this offense has to find a way to run the football. They got to get more creative, whatever that looks like for this offense, something to jumpstart them, because nothing really going on the ground.
Yeah, defensively, though, you got to give them credit, too, because they knew that physically they were going to try to be challenged up front. That was a big MO for this offense coming into it. But the defense, they've risen to the occasion. Their front seven has dominated this entire game.
And this offense just hasn't found a way to kind of open it up. Like, they haven't found those explosive plays. It feels like the defense is kind of strangling them and staying really close to the line of scrimmage because of their lack of their big play ability over the top. This offense has to dial something up.
Complete out of the backfield. He's not going to make it, and what a big stop for this defense, and they might be able to put this thing away. They've got the big fellas out there, a 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. Power football with the run. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead. The offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it.
Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. Big pick up on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Mustangs look to keep this drive humming. They'll ride the hot hand. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be...
Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Mustangs. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Orange have the ball back and ready to go to work. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Wide receiver going in motion. Looking to throw on first down. He's got an open man. They've got him down at the 40 after he ripped off 15 yards. After that big gainer to open things up, they'll put it in play from the 40. Wants to go up top on first down. Finds the tight end. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4. Offense, quick tempo.
And defensively, this is exactly what you want, right? You've got the big lead, so you can play big zone coverages. Just keep the ball in front of you. Keep your...
It's a seam wide open. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
Well, this guy must feel like he's run into a buzzsaw in this game. He has been under duress all game long, and that's a big reason why he's thrown multiple interceptions in the game, too. Nothing coming easy to him. It's hard to see the field when your internal clock is going off. So,
lots of running room. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9. Syracuse looked to be in dire straits to start this drive, but now they've got some room to operate. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Now he's going to break the pocket. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding. And they'll come to the line and try to draw a little bit closer on 3rd and goal. That will take us to the 2-minute timeout, and not much time left for this offense to put together a miracle. And they'll try to bite a chunk out of this lead on 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires into the end zone. And he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity, but it's incomplete.
And that's just the kind of game it's been for this quarterback in this offense. You got a great game plan all week long. You're watching it throughout practice. You think you're going to have a chance to light up the scoreboard, but they're just not able to hook up. You got to give this defense a ton of credit. They've done a great job in coverage. They've been breaking on passes. They've had their number, and that's why they're leading by as much as they are.
Looking to the end zone. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. First play of the drive will come from the 9-yard line. They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Goodness, great. That is the way you blow up a play, quick, fast, and in a hurry.
Hair on fire, caused a wreck. That had to be a blown assignment. Give to the running back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
And after taking a loss on that last run, a little bit of pressure right now for this offense on their own side of the field. They've got the lead here in the fourth quarter, but this is a critical third down that they have to convert. They don't want to give the ball back and put the pressure on their own defense.
He did not make it a stone wall on third down.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't.
Makes a grab past the marker. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to be enough to put them in victory formation for the rest of this one. And the Mustangs will line it up on 1st and 10. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge. To the line of scrimmage.
You know, defensively, you live by the blitz and you die by the blitz. That time, they dialed it up into the run play, and the linebacker able to make a nice tackle.
Looking to pass. It's Jennings. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Here's the snap, looking to throw. He'll take the deep shot. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They already have a comfortable lead, up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. He didn't make it. They'll have to give up the football, and hope is still alive. Bunch formation for these receivers. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Caught behind the line. It's James. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running.
QB spikes the ball to stop the clock.
Ball's at the 26. It's 3rd and short, and they'd love to pick up the first down and avoid settling for the field goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. The defense burns their 3rd and final timeout of the half. So here they come, going for it after giving up that sack and desperately needing to move the chains. Fires to the big fella. He is stopped short, and they'll turn it over on downs. Just a crushing blow at this point in the game. The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. Firmly in control of this game. We'll see if they just try to run out the clock and get out with a victory.
Everybody on offense here should feel really good about their performance today, too, David. They had a really good game plan coming into this one, and they went out and they executed at a very high level.
Yeah, lights out, and this game's over. I'm interested to see the philosophy now. Do we keep chucking?
And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. I guess they're just trying to build up the stats. He's going to throw deep right side. And man, oh man, he is in the dark tonight. His 4th interception. And he is brought to the ground, and that's how we'll wrap this one up. Winning can become a habit. Now they've won back-to-back games and probably building a little confidence.
And you want it to be a habit. That's what you talk about as a coach week after week. Let's build. Let's create momentum and continue to build on it. Continue, and then you look up at the end of the season, you never know where you could be, what dreams you could bring to reality.
At the end of the day, I think good teams find ways to win games. And over these last 2 games, it hasn't always been easy. They've had to overcome some adversity, but at the end of the day, they were able to step up, make the plays necessary, and do that. Very, very impressive.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.